Hello guys, welcome. Thank you for watching our video presentation. And this presentation is about course registration guidance for 2017 spring enrollees and for APS English Basic students. And in our guidance, we will talk about academic information, and then second regarding subjects, APS major description, and then course registration, how to do your course registration, and also at last we have some other academic information. And first, so let's start. Our first part is called academic information. So on the top we have curriculum. So what's curriculum? Curriculum is a set of requirements that you have to fulfill in order to graduate university. And actually we had 2006-2011 curriculum, and from the upcoming semester we have 2017 new curriculum. It means that for you guys who are studying with 2017, you have totally new different rules and requirements for graduation. So for seniors are studying with a different curriculum, which is 2011, so their rules are different. Therefore, try not to ask from your seniors because they might give you a wrong information. And then next, we have flow credit acquisition. In APU, you will study, for example, for your studying, you choose your subjects by yourself, and after you choose, you will register for the courses during the course registration. And you will attend the class, study, do your homework, and after your instructor evaluation, you will acquire credits for each subject. And in APU, we have required amount of credits for your graduation, which you have to complete.
And next thing, in academic calendar of APU, you will have 2 semesters, spring and fall, and each semester divided into 3 sections. So these 3 sections are first quarter, second quarter, and a session class. So session is like a summer school or even a winter school. Why do we have session? Is because that if you feel that you didn't get enough credits or didn't get enough taking classes, you can make it up for that by taking this session classes.
And now in AP we have, this is about course types, and we have 3 types of courses, which is lecture subjects, seminar subjects, and language education subjects. So about the credits, as I said before, for the lecture subjects and seminar subjects are for 2 credits, and language subjects are for 4 credits. However, we have also some language subjects for only 2 credits. And about the types of lecture subjects is divided into 2 groups. One is quarter basic and semester basic. And the difference is for quarter basic, you will study for only for 1 quarter during the 2 months, and you will have 2 classes per week and 15 in total. However, for semester basis lecture subjects, you will have only 1 class per week, however 15 class in total. However, for seminar subjects, it is only for 2 credits, all are semester basis, so you will have 1 class per week, 15 in total. About the language subjects, if it's for 4 credits, you will have 4 classes per week, and if it's for 2 credits, you will have 2 classes per week.
The next, this will be your APU timetable. So in APU timetable, it will divide it into from Monday to Friday, and you will have 6 periods. 1 period will last for 95 minutes, and each period the gap will be 15 minutes. Okay, will be your sample timetable quarter 1. It may be similar look like this, and then I want you to pay attention for the introduction to area of studies. Voila! If you see it closely, it's gone, disappear. So why is it disappear? Because as Ben have explained you guys, there are courses for semester basis and quarter basis. Since the second quarter is disappeared, so it means that it will be quarter basis because you only do it for 1 quarter. And on an additional note, if you realize there will be no designated session for eating lunch, like during your high school, therefore you have to manage it by yourself.
For now, I'm going to explain about grading system. In NAPU, we have 5 letters instead of numbers, which are A+, A, B, C, and F. And each grade will be determined regarding the percentage you got during the course. For example, if you got 90 or higher, 90% or higher, your grade will be A plus with 4 grade point. And for the if you got between 80% to 89%, your grade will be A with a 3 grade point, and so on and so on. Therefore, in order to pass the course, you have to take the grade between A plus or C, which means higher than 60. So, in this case, you will pass the course. Or for the students who got 59 or lower percentage, it counts as a fail and with zero grade point, and you cannot acquire credits for this course.
Moving on, you will know about your GPA, which stands for grade point average. Your grade point average will be divided into two sections: semester GPA and cumulative GPA. Semester GPA is being calculated only in your present semester. It will be used for your course registration, scholarship, and grade reports. Secondly, for cumulative GPA, it is calculated from the time you entered APU until your present time, and will be used for, again, your course registration, priority, accelerated graduation program, and for exchange programs.
And here, as you can see, this is the formula how to calculate the GPA. And for the detailed information, please refer to your 2017 undergrad handbook, page 130.
Now we will proceed to number 2, which is regarding subjects. As for now, we will explain you furthermore regarding your curriculum, which is the 2017 curriculum. I would like for you guys to open your handbook first and open page 62 and 63. After you have opened your handbook on the page, you will find yourself to the page like this, and then please make sure that on the upper left side of the table that you are 2017 curriculum outline APS. Furthermore, you will find yourself on the most left table that it is a subject category, and on the upper row you will have a grade level.
Okay, for now I'm going to explain what is grade level. In APU, we have systematic study system which applies for difficulty levels of each subject. It means that each subject have grade level, and it divided into 4 groups: 100, 200, 300, and 400 level subjects. And actually, for 100 level subjects is for first year students, 200 level subjects is for second year students, and 300 and 400 level subjects is also the same. So it's really simple. However, there is 2 points to remember: that as you guys, first year student, you can take only 100 level subject. However, your seniors are like upper level students can take the subjects which is on the below level. On the level below them theirs. For example, third year students can take on the first year student subjects also. And the second point is AP languages. The AP provides AP language, 6 AP languages, and actually all of them you can take from your second year student. However, in your Japanese placement test, if you get exempted from your Japanese courses, you can take them from your first year study. Therefore, the second point is AP languages might have exemption. And as I explained before, all 100 level subjects are shown in your page 62. So from now, I want you to focus on only this page 62. And I explain, as you can see here, the name of subjects divided into 2 big groups. The first group is common education subjects, and the second group is APS major education subjects. So maybe we'll move on. We will move on deeper in one by one. The first one is common education subjects. And common education subjects also divided into 2 groups. The first one is language education subjects, and the second one is common liberal arts. So we'll move deeper in each group one by one. The first one is language subjects.
Okay, language subjects. Number 1, Your required language education subjects will be Japanese for you guys English spaces. Okay, the Japanese courses consist of Japanese Foundation Course 1, Foundation Course 2, Foundation Course 3, and Intermediate Course. Your starting level of your Japanese course will be based on the Japanese placement test that you have took, and the result will be released on April 5th. On an important note, that when you all finish your Japanese foundation courses that is required, the university will continue to register until you finish all of them. For example, if you fail your Japanese foundation course 3 in this present semester, on the next semester you will have your Japanese foundation course 3 again, because the university wants you to finish it, it will continue to automatically register and assign it to you. Therefore, the solution is that you have to finish your Japanese foundation course until you finish the intermediate course.
Even we are English-based students, there is some English subjects that even we can take, and these are 2 English advanced tracks. The first one is Advanced English 1A and 1B, and second one is Advanced English 2A and 2B. And the difference between these 2 subjects is, if you want to register for Advanced English 1A or 1B, you must apply in advance in the CampusMate, or you can visit the academic office. However, Advanced English 2A and 2B can be registered during the course registration period if there is enough vacancies.
Number 2, it will be the AP languages that will provided in APU. So AP languages means the Asia Pacific languages. It consists of Chinese, Korean, Malay-Indonesian, Spanish, Thai, and Vietnamese. So you have 6 AP languages. It really does look interesting, but in order for you guys to take these languages, you have 2 conditions that you have to fulfill firsthand. So first, the applicants cannot be native speaker of the course language itself. For example, if you are Chinese, you cannot take Chinese language. And secondly, the English-based students must complete or being exempted from Japanese Foundation Course 1, 2, and 3. Moving on, for number 3, you will have specific subjects. So what does it mean for specific subjects? It means that you do not learn how to speak, but you learn the description, the basic information, and the history itself of the language. On additional note, you will have guidance on taking language classes on Thursday, March 30th, starting from 3:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. And it will be located at F16 for English-based students. And to remind you that if you are native Japanese speaker and you are English-based, you do not need to go to this guidance, because it will have information regarding Japanese courses that you basically doesn't need. Therefore, if you still have interest about the AP language classes, you can just go to the Millennium Hall at the same time. Common liberal art subjects. So after we explain you regarding the language, we will move on to a common liberal arts subject on the lower table. Common liberal arts subjects are divided into 3. First, AP literacy, which is study skills and academic writing. Secondly, global citizens foundations, and these subjects are basically focusing on the group work. And third, you will have your response to social needs, improving your basic skills, for example, like communication and negotiation skills. And further on, you will have information and communication technology. In other words, your computer skills. From now on, we will focus on APU literacy because it is compulsory for you guys, and it's your first year seminar subjects. On an important note, I would really recommend you guys to take this subjects in these three categories to be balanced. Okay, moving on. You'll have study skills and academic writing, and also multicultural cooperative workshop as your first year seminars. Both of them are automatically registered by the university itself. However, you will have your study skills and academic writing on your first semester, which is on your upcoming spring semester. And for multicultural cooperative workshop, you will have it on your fall semester, it will be your second semester.
Okay, now it's the most important part of our presentation, which is about APS major description. So first, what's the APS? APS is a college of Asia-Pacific studies which aims to cultivate human resources that upon comprehensive understanding the diverse social conditions, economies, societies, and cultures of Asia-Pacific region. It will achieve, firstly, basic and advantaged knowledge such areas as global society, environment and development, and tourism. Secondly, develop language, communication, and problem-solving abilities. And lastly, through understanding of the diverse problems facing the Asia-Pacific, it will be able to contribute to sustainable development and coexistence in this region. And then, after you graduate the university and the APS major, you will receive the degree of Bachelor of Social Science. And then, on the APS major, we have 4 areas of studies, which are environment and development, hospitality and tourism, international relations and peace studies, culture, society, and media. However, to graduate university, choosing one of these 4 areas of study is compulsory. It is compulsory to choose one of these area of study. And then, once you decide and choose the area of study, there is some specific subjects that you must take under your area of study. For example, if I take hospitality and tourism, it's compulsory for me to take introduction to tourism and hospitality also. So it's also counted as graduation requirements. And then here area of study and both area of study and the subjects is registered by the students. And one point is these subjects, even they are the subjects under area of study, they are called as common liberal arts subjects. So they are not APS major subjects, so keep in mind. And then next, I am going to explain the main points about area of study, which are registration period. For APS students, you can register for area of study from your 2nd semester until your 6th semester. So this period is for you to choose your area of study. Then about the time, from this new curriculum, the students can choose the area of study only during the course registration correction period 2. And the method is about, you can register your area of study via CampusMate web. And we will explain you about the correction periods and how to use the CampusMate later on during our guidance. And here it's about APS, graduation requirements. However, before I start really go deep into the graduation requirements, I want to explain about graduation requirements code. And in AP we have 3 codes, which is APS 17JST and APS 17JAT and APS 17E. These 2 codes, JST and JAT, is for Japanese basis students, and for English basis students who are APS students are APS 17E. And just keep it simple, this code is for, you might see this code on your academic handbook or the information posted on the campus terminal. So if you see this code, it means that that information is specifically for 2017 enrollees who are APS English basis students. And as you can see here, so we'll go about graduation requirements. And the most important is be enrolled at least 4 years. So you might think that actually university are for 4 years. Yeah, that's right. However, the second requirement is complete at least 124 credits. It means that if you cannot complete 124 credits during the 4 year, your university life will be delayed for 1 more semester until you complete the second requirement. Therefore, do your best and complete 124 credits during for 4 years. And then I'm going to explain about the credits. The first one, complete at least 124 credits. The second is fulfill the credit requirements for each subject field. And the third one is complete required language subjects, which are Japanese. And also complete at least 2 credits from the requirement subjects which you register for area of study. As I said just before, after you register for your area of study, there is some specific subjects for 2 credits. And it's about here, and these are common liberal arts subjects, not ABS majors. And the fifth one is complete at least 28 credits from your major education subjects for your area of study. So it's also a requirement after you decide your area of study. Complete at least 28 credits. So at these 5 points are really important. I will explain each in detail one by one. So let's move on. The first one, complete at least 124 credits total. I know like I'm repeating again and again. However, I will use this graph to explain more to be easy. So you can see over there, 124 credits in total is, so this is our graph, and the number of credits total, it should be 124. Second, what does mean complete credit requirements for each subject field? And in this graph, as you can see here, we have several subject fields. The most important are these 4. Japanese, which are language subjects, common liberal arts subjects, and language education and common liberal arts subjects, and APS major subjects. So fulfill all these subject fields, number of credits is requirement, second requirement. And then third requirement is complete required language subjects. It means that for English basic students, complete Japanese courses until intermediate is requirement for their graduation, so it's compulsory. And as you can see here is on the top, Japanese 16 credits. 16 credits means 4 courses, each course for 4 credits, right? As I said, one language course is 4 credits. So foundation, Japanese foundation course 1, 2, 3, and intermediate. So in total, 16 credits is required. However, in the case that during your Japanese placement test, if you get exempted from Japanese courses, for example, Japanese course 1, your credits, 4 credits, will come down to language education and common liberal arts subjects. So it will go down 4 credits, and your Japanese requirement credits will become 12. And language education and common liberal arts subjects requirement credits will become also 12. So this is decrease, this is increase. However, as you can see, the total number of credits no change. And in your grade report, I'm going to show you this graph. It is campus-made grade report sample. And here is before you register to area of study. I will explain it later. So as you can see here, actually the first it was 16, and the student get exempted for foundation 1. So the exemption -4 and +4. So what I want you to focus on is these 2 during your study life. I mean 4 years is adjusted required number of credits and completed number of credits. So adjusted one is 12, 16, 12, 62, and total 124. As I said, is before you register the area of study. What that means is, focus on here. The APS major education subjects required number is 62, right? However, after you register, it will be divided into 2 groups. Area of studies, APS major education subjects, and normal APS major education subjects. As I said, its requirement is 5th. Area of study, after you decide the area of study, complete at least 28 credit will be compulsory for you, so it will be divided into 2 groups. However, total number of credits for your APS majors are still 62, no change. So we will come back for our fourth requirement, which is complete at least 2 credits from the required subject after you decide your area of study. So as I show you this graph before, you will choose your area of study between your 2nd and 6th semester. Between this period, choose your area of study, and once you choose, should take one subject under your area of study. So this is our fourth requirement. So we will come back to fifth, last requirement, which is complete at least 28 credits. So as I explained, after you choose your area of study, your APS majors will be divided into 2 groups. Area of study major education subjects and APS major education subjects, 28 and 34. 2 groups, but total 62. So after you decide your area of study, 28 credits to be completed, must be completed for your graduation is our fifth requirement. And as I'm going to finish the explanation about the credits, we have the book that I'm going to explain you using the academic handbook. So please go back to the page 62 and 63, open your handbook, and you can see here at the down we have APS majors education subjects, right? So for example, as I said, if I choose hospitality and tourism, what does mean 28 credits? It means this box, hospitality and tourism, these subjects are under hospitality and tourism, and completing 28 credits, it means 14 subjects. So I should take 14 subjects from this box. So yes, we done. And however, for area of studies, we have at the bottom APS Common B and seminar subjects. And the specialty of these 2 groups are, as far as you are taking, it can be counted to all these 4 area of studies. So regardless which area of study you decided, as far as you are taking subjects from APS Common B or your seminars, it can be counted all these 4 area of studies. So it will be inside the 28 credits. So here it's almost finished, but I want you to look at these 4 graph. The number of total credits is, as you can see here, the total number is 102. So what does it mean? The university did already decide 102 credits from which subject field the student must take. So after you finish your all requirement number of credits, 102 credits. But however, the total number should be 124. So rest 222 credits is kind of free. But you must complete it, but it doesn't matter which area you are taking. And also we have here other college subjects which is APM subjects. So you can study APM subjects or subjects not counted towards the graduation. It means for internships and some kind of activities, field works, you can collect your credits. So 102 credits is decided by the office, and the rest 22 credits is, what can I say? It's up to you which subject field you want to take. And then lastly, core subjects. In APU, we have 2 core subjects for APS students, which are Introduction to Area of Studies and Introduction to APS. However, we have some differences between these 2. The first one, Introduction to APS, is automatically registered by the university, and however, Introduction to Area of Studies is registered by the student. So you should register by yourself. However, the university, academic office, and we, your senpais, seniors, really recommend you to take this subject because you will study about all 4 areas of studies. So you will have understanding what is APS. So we will move on to syllabus.
Okay, now we will teach you how to go to your syllabus. First, syllabus are consist of your semester lectures, spring or fall, your subject's name and your class professor's name, a review of classes, requirements such as like textbook reference. Please do confirm first of your wanted subjects before registering your course. Now we will teach you how to go there. First, you open your APU homepage web and then you click the menu here, and then this page will appear. You will go to the current students, faculty and staff, and there you will find yourself in the APU campus terminal. If you don't have your user ID and password, you can go to syllabus from here. However, if you have your user ID and password, you can just click the syllabus in here and then search by course. You will go to this page and then you can select your subjects by filtering from the day of the week, from Monday to Saturday or other, and from age periods. Please make sure that you also select your course period, which is spring semester, spring quarter, and summer session for your upcoming semester. And then you can also search by either from instructor, the course name, and please do make sure, remember that you have to change the year to 2017. After you already search your subjects, the page will look like this. And there are only 2 points that you need to caution about. Is about the method of grade evaluation. Due to the reason that you will know how your professors give you grades, depends on these elements. And secondly, we will know what are the materials that you need to bring to class. For additional note, list of the subjects can be viewed in an Excel file on the Academic Office website.
Okay, now we came our fourth part of our presentation, which is about course registration. At first, I'm going to explain about course registration conditions. Here is about course credit registration limit, and this means the school year and semester. And it's going to here for first year students, it means first year and second semester, you can take only 18 credits maximum in one semester. And for second year students and third year students, they can take 20 credits, it means 10 subjects maximum for one semester. However, once you get fourth year student or more, you can take 24 credits for your one semester. And in this graph, as you can see here, is 18 credits, and then 20, and then 24, and this V means vacancy for one subject. Here, V vacancy, and here is just a sample for English basic students who didn't get exempted from foundation course. If you cannot be exempted, you will have foundation 1 to 3 during your first semester until 12 credits, 3 courses, and there are two automatically registered subjects for your first semester, which are one first year seminar subject, study skills and academic writing, and then one lecture subject, which is introduction to APS. So it means in total 16 credits will be automatically registered for you during your first semester. However, there is one V, it means one subject. You can choose if you want. However, it's not compulsory. If you don't like it, you don't need to choose. Just have more free time and enjoy your life. However, here is in second semester you have one intermediate Japanese course automatically registered and multicultural cooperative workshop, first year seminar subject. Is the case that if you get exempted from foundation course, for example 1, this will become free, and here it means that only 12 credits will be automatically registered for you, and 6 credits, which means 3 subjects, will be free for you that you have to choose by yourself.
Moving on, we will have course registration conditions. Please be reminded you are APS 17E. In order for you to apply APM subjects, you can only be able to apply them from third semester, and please be reminded you can only apply it from course registration period B. For the bridge program, you guys will not be able to apply it because it's for the Japanese students. Moving on, then for introduction to APS, you guys will be automatically registered, and then for the introduction classes, you will be available from first semester. Moving on, the introduction to research methods, it will be available from your third semester and fourth semester. On the other hand, for the seminar classes, it is available for you guys on the fourth semester during the course registration period A. But more than that, you will have to apply it from course registration period B. And additionally, the APM classes, as I have said, it is available from second semester only for the introduction to economics and statistics. All APM classes, again, are available from third semester during course registration period B. And lastly, the business ethics will only be available from first semester because it goes deep regarding to the business, and you cannot register for the global management. Registration schedule. So the course registration periods and correction period, since you guys are first year students, you will have your course registration on period B that will take on 4th April from 10 p.m. to 7th April or 12 p.m. On course registration period B, you will be able to apply for your spring semester subjects, first quarter, second quarter, and summer session. In correction period 1, it will happen after your 1 week of classes. After you tried all classes, it might be you don't feel like that you don't like the classes, not suit of your taste. You can drop it during the correction period 1. But you cannot apply more of subjects during first quarter because it has already happened. For the period that hasn't been happened, which is the second quarter subjects and summer session, you can still register and cancel it.
Okay, as the same for course registration correction period 1, correction period 2 also the same, that it will be after 1 week, which after the start point of second quarter. So what you can do the correction period 2 is about seminar subjects and first quarter subjects. As first quarter is already finished, you cannot change and you cannot do anything with the subjects that you took during your first quarter. However, for second quarter subjects, you cannot register because the course second quarter is already started, but you can cancel the subjects you are taking for your second quarter. However, for the summer session subjects, it's for after the second quarter, so you can still register for the summer session subjects during the correction period 2. And here we have priority system for your graduation, for your course registration, and it's 3, which means first priority, second priority, and regular priority. And to be for first priority, your GPA, which means grade point average, should be 6.3 or higher, and then for second priority students, the GPA should be between 2.5 and 3, but below 2.5, the students is counted as regular priority. And the importance is for the first priority students who study really well, who had really good grades, higher points, they can select their subjects from in the morning to 9:30. And for the second priority students, they will do their course registration up from 12:30, and for regular students, they will do their course registration from 3:30 p.m. And there is to note that priority system only applied for course registration period A, which means for freshmen, you will do your course registration during the course registration period B, so you will not have priority system in your first semester, but for your second semester, you should do your best to be in the first priority. And the second one is university will choose the higher GPA, whether your semester GPA or cumulative GPA. Which one is higher, the university will choose it to determine your priority. And here, this is the course registration period schedule. This course registration period B will be, as we explained before, it's from April 6 from 10 a.m. to April 7, 12 p.m. And correction period 1 will be after 1 week that we start our classes. It means April 27th, Monday from 10 a.m. to April 18th from 10 a.m. in the morning, and correction period 2 will be in the second quarter, which means June 12th, Monday from 10 a.m. until June 13th in the morning, 10 a.m. And for freshmen, the flag members will be in APS 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to help you. So we recommend you to come to the APS rooms and we will be there to help you for your course registration. So next we will go to procedures. And now I'm going to explain the procedure of how to do your course registration. It's about course registration and area of study registration manual. So we will move on to, once you're going to do your course registration, please go to the CampusMate, view campus terminal, and please log in your campus, your own profile using your ID and password. And here, the first step is, once you enter and log into your CampusMate web, you can find the course registration link on the left upper topper. The upper top left is the course registration. So click on this link. Then once you click, this page will appear. And to make you understand, yes, here the columns are the days, like for example Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and the rows are the periods. The first period, second period, third period, and so on. We have 6 periods. And here, as you can see, for example, Monday, first period is divided into 2. First quarter and second quarter. It means that here, either you can choose the semester subjects, or you can choose the subjects for first quarter, or also second quarter. And next, we will move on to on the left top is 2017 spring, so it will be shown over here, this side. And this is the icons that used during your course registration. And the yellow one means as you registered, which means this is free, that you can register for your classes. And once you register, this icon will become pink, so it's registered. However, as far as it's pink, like just registered, and you can change drop or you can change to another class. But we have the gray one, unmodifiable. It means that you cannot change the classes next to this icon. So you can see this icon next to the automatically registered subjects, for example, Japanese subjects, and also, as I said, in the correction period 2, you can see this icon next to the subjects that you took your course first quarter. I mean, first if you choose, yes. And over here, this box, you can see the explanation about the number of credits. Is the total number of credits and registered number of credits. And the below side is registered opposite language credits. For if you take the courses in Japanese language, it will be shown in the below. And the upper side is about the permission for taking opposite language classes. So here I'm going to explain about the buttons. So while you are doing your course registration, please don't use the buttons from your browser. It means a close button, the X, or a return button. Please use only the buttons shown on the screen. Then we have apply, return, and logout buttons. Just make sure that you are using only these, so don't go to the buttons on your browser. So it will cause some kind of errors, system errors, or kind of problems during your course registration. You move on to the how to do your course registration.
Okay, so in your timetable, you have days and periods as your columns, and in your rows, it will be the number of periods. And this will be the classes showing if it's the symbol is unmodified icon, it's already automatically registered by the university and you cannot change it. Okay, so moving on how you register, you just click the yellow pencil circle and it will lead to this page. And then just be cautious of what is the name of the course they want to take, language and then structure, and you can just click it. And but please be aware, if the vacancy is 0, you cannot take it. Therefore, if you just already decide if the vacancy is available, and then you can choose it, just press OK. So after you press OK, voila, it will appear on your timetable like this. And you will have the purple icon to notify you that it's already registered. Additionally, if the chosen subject has a period on other day, it will be automatically registered. In the case that you want to cancel the class that you have already registered, just choose the purple symbol, you click it, and then just click to cancel the course and press OK. And if you have seen, it's already disappeared, it's already cancelled. Moving on, you will have to remember at all times when you cancel, when you register, when you have made any changes, please click apply, because if you do not click apply, you will lose your subject and the changes that you have made. Upon the completion of your course registration, please be cautioned to also take note of your registration number or just take a picture, because there might be times that the system have an error, and to have inquiry during your confirmation subjects, you have to show the registration number. In the logging out issues, please do not press the back browser or even the ads websites, because it might cause you to have a system error. So just please click log out when you already finish your course registration. Please be reminded that you are 2017 spring, and when you have your message error system, it will be on the bottom in the most times, and this will be in the framework during when you're choosing the subjects in here. So there are 4 types of error message. First, you will have timetable conflict for the course. It means that the both course that you have chosen is clashing, and the solution that you have to remove from one of it. Secondly, the maximum credit registration limit is exceeded. You just have to reduce the subjects. And then third, the course is already registered. So if there are 2 courses and different time, you have to remove it, because basically both of the courses are the same. And lastly, if there will be no opening remains for a course, this will be appear if the course already vacancy. In order to solve that, you have to just remove your class at the registration.
Okay. I hope that now you partly understood how to do your course registration, right? How to choose your subject. And now I'm going to explain how to register for area of study. So once you decide your area of study, like between say your 2nd semester and 6th semester, please go to Campus Map and please click the area of study registration just below the course registration link. So click on it. So once you click, you will see the 4 area of studies on APES, like environment development, hospitality and tourism. And for example, I'm choosing hospitality and tourism. Click this circle and click apply. And once you click, it will be chosen, but however, to make sure, you go to the area of study confirmation, the link just below the registration. So after you click it, the place you have to check is over there, the registration status. So hospitality and tourism is becoming registered, so it means that it's done, that you registered for your area of study. However, like between your 2nd semester, but if you change that your mind, and you are between your 2nd semester and 6th semester, you can change the area of study later. Like once you decide and you want to change, you can change. However, it's about the academic office information, because that VR flag members is only available until the 7th of April. So after that period, once we start our classes, and if you have any issues about your academic matters, your graduation, your courses and grades, please visit the academic office. The academic office is, as you can see here, is situated in the first floor of B building. The B building is, as you know, is the building with the clock. So academic office is open from Monday to Friday from 10 to 4:30 p.m. However, on only Tuesday is open from 11:30 to 4:30. Yes. So that's all. Thank you.
Okay, now we will go to the last topic, number 5, other academic information. In this slide, it will explain you regarding the absences. You can only take absences from these reasons: infections, short-term absences, lectures, and others such as job hunting and extracurricular activities. For more information, please go to page 20 in Academic Handbook. So in order for you guys to take those absences, you have to fill out this form, but don't worry, you can fill this form or get this form downloaded from the academic office website. The English Teaching Certificate Program will only be eligible for the domestic students. For more information, or if you are interested, please just go to the English Teaching Certificate Program with Musashino University on April 26 at 2 p.m.
Okay, now I'm going to explain how to transfer your credits. And here is 3 points. The students can transfer their credits who are obtaining the credits from the university or junior college, so they can transfer. And also students who have obtained the credit as a part-time student at APU. So before enrollment, if you go here as a part-time student, you can transfer. And the last point is applications are only accepted during their first semester. And here the deadline is June 13, 2017 at 4:30 p.m. So keep in mind the deadline if you want to transfer your credits. The next is the total number of credits which you can transfer is only up to 60. And for major credits, you can transfer only up to 20 credits. However, for the students who, for APM students, if you obtain the credits from the university with AACSB accreditation, you can transfer your major sub-credits more than 20 credits.
So from now on, these are your to-do lists. Number 1, read through the handbook again. Number 2, read your syllabus again. Number 3, choose your subject in your timetable and make sure that for number 4, make sure that you already fill it until 18 credits. Thank you for listening.